get it. Christmas time. Okay. Dad, Mom, Sarah. For Santa. Scotty. They starting already. Nobody in the house hear all that glass? Oh. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, glass. Run away, dog. Ugh. Uh-huh. Somebody came out the butthole? Oh! Get off me! That dog not playing! And I ain't done with you! Mm-hmm. I know what it looks like, guys. This next one is called Disguise and was uploaded by Tyler. Here we go. Chakowski, Zakowski. One of those is it. If not, I'm sorry, brother. Now, this was sent to us by Lyric over on Twitter, who said, first of all, that profile pic, you could have chose a better picture. This is my first time sending a Spooky Scary Sunday video. Hope you like it. Also, give me a bar. Oh, it's gimme now. All right, gimme. 2 bars for you. Enjoy. They letting us know it's about to be serious. Disguise. Hey, that was legit. Somebody hungry, or did diarrhea just vacate?
Jason. Jason.
Where's her weapon? All right. What are you going to do if you do come across someone? Tip number 1. Never get caught lacking. Oh. Some in the attic. Better called Paddock. Fire! You going up, no weapons, no flashlight, nothing? Oh, that's just conveniently right there. Okay. You still don't want to live anymore, I guess. I'm trying to go up here. Bad. That's gonna be a problem. How many times have we seen this? Who is that? Oh, they some freaks. Dude, y'all remember when I went in my attic that one time? Okay, I got it. I'm gonna just give y'all the point of view. Shoot, I don't have any more steps. I'm gonna just stand on this. I don't have a normal attic like this. You just got that up here? Yeah, y'all are sickos. Loud freaking light bulb. That means it's time to jump down. Do a cannonball. Do a cannonball down the ladder. Unprompted? And you're still up there. Guys. Dude, how many warnings is it going to take? Dude. Bro, he's trying to lock her in there. Okay, what? Nothing about this is okay. Someone, please. She about to roll him to death. You got a plastic ore? That's your weapon? I want to play a game. Aren't you supposed to have a TV with you? Or a recorder? Smack him on the head. I gotta press pause on this. At every turn, this lady has done the opposite of what you should do. Exhibit A. You laying in bed, right? You hear something. What do? For those who chose C, what the frick is wrong with you? Now, for the people that chose D, good job. Where was that energy in the attic? Where was that energy at the start of this video, actually? Uh-oh. That was the shadow clone. It was her the whole time.
How did you? Your life was mine. I took it from you. I'm taking it back.
Move that hair out the way. Ah, freak. Somebody that got your identity, she could just start twerking in the streets and people think it's you. Oh my goodness, dude. That is very strange. Scary stories for Spooky Scary Sunday to go on Twitter. Hashtag SSS, Spooky Scary Sunday. At me, at CoryxKenshin, and then drop the link to the story. First ever samurai recommendation comes from Wolf of Fry with a story called Who's Hungry? I don't like it already. I don't like it already. Look at the arm! Hey! You're gonna regret that. Ah, it's not a good idea. It's not. You're done, David. I'm a big fan. Please don't copyright strike me. Video will be linked in the description. So these kids oh my oh where's her brother? Oh, that was the last victim. Oh, he's frozen. He's done. What's he doing with it? Oh, blended him! You gotta get out of here. This is on some little nightmares right now. Why is he so freaking gigantic compared to them? Uh-oh. Don't make any noise. Bro, tell me she ain't Sasha 6 right now. Yep. Why you got the hiccups? Okay, he didn't put a lock on it. He didn't put a lock on it. It's time to be a hero. He literally eats kids. We need a distraction. Nope. Don't hiccup. Don't hiccup. Oh, is he going for the kill? What? She hit him? She got him? Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Come on. This is all your freaking fault, Big Willie. All right, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? Again? I have no... And you eating kid, by the way. Stop eating that. Come on. Oh. You're done. You're done. It's all freaking... Oh, got him. Red got him. Oh my god! Bro, press it! Woo-hoo! Oh no! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Woo-hoo! She is a savage! David, everybody clap that up. Yo, big old freaking jelly bean brother. But we got to give him credit though. He saved her life at the end because she was about to get shredded, literally. All right, you guys, leave your favorite story down in the comments. Shout out to Sapphire. Thank you for blessing me with permission. If you have some scary videos you want to see me react to, you already know what to do. Twitter, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, @S, @CoryKenshin, story link right there. Now you have a good rest of your Sunday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to this is Samurai. Slice that like button. Subscribe today to join a Samurai. Until next time, my brothers and sisters. Now, the last one for this week is called Tormentor, and it was uploaded by Grimoire Horror, who we've reacted to the past and also made a short little 30-second video thanking me for reacting to them the first time. So actually, let's watch that. Now this video is called Kenshin, Lord of Subs. And bro, look at this! Look at Momo growing out of my head. The sinister smile. All white eyes with the sword holding it with my bare clawed hands. This is so cool. Hold up, hold up. Huge thank you to CoryKenshin and all the samurai who showed up to support Grimoire Horror. Dude, you guys make good stuff. I wanted to make a nightmare portrait for the Shogun himself as a token of my gratitude. Yo. See, why are you thanking us for? You make good stuff. We just came to watch it and acknowledge it. You were slept on. You were underrated. And now we about to send more love your way. Painting skills off the chain. Can't wait to share more nightmares with this new family. Yo. Fire. All right, back to Tormentor. This was sent to us by Cowboy Miles, who said, "Hey Cory, this video really creeped me out and I think you will like it. Have a good day." Grimoire horror. Y'all just make good stuff. Look at this. Look at the production quality.
You got that bear canister over there?
The acting. I'm gonna keep it to myself. It got real quiet all of a sudden. I'm just putting that out there. Hey. What's going on here? Did you fart?
Eric, what the f***? Stay over on that side of the tent.
This side smells bad.
No, it's fine.
How you gonna fart in a tent? How selfish are you?
After you fart in my tent.
Black Air Force activity, bro. What was that? Somebody cooking? Loud. See, this is why I can't go camping. Whoa, wait, what? Who is over there doing his stanky leg? Oh. Time to get up, Aaron. What you finna do?
Hello?
Why?
Hey, don't do anything stupid. We've got a gun.
Hey!
Here we go.
Whack job.
No. Split up.
Stay here. I'm gonna check it out. It's gonna be okay.
People, please iterate to me down in the chat what transpires when there is a splitting of the party in horror films. Let's split up. Hey, wait here. I'll be right back. All famous last words. If I ever direct a horror movie, rest assured, it's gonna be the most realistic horror film of all time. No splitting up. You hear a noise, we leaving. The horror movie might be 45 seconds because they was just too smart.
Stay here. I'm gonna check it out. It's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna check it out. All right, Dave. Good luck with that. See how well this goes for you. Excuse me, Aaron. Aaron, I don't know where Dave came from. Dang, and then she left anyway? What? He's gone that quick?
Eric?
Oh, Eric or Aaron? Whatever his name is, he dead.
Eric! Eric?
Look how heavy these footsteps are! Don't roll the credits on me. I was about to say, she really got taken out by a rock. Eric. What? You got infected with the Las Plagas? Are his eyeballs gone? Big boy. Oh my! I didn't expect her to just... If you getting grabbed like this, they mean business. Grimoire Horror, you didn't disappoint 2 times in a row. This week, I'm gonna give y'all a 9. Next week, I want it to be an undisputed 10. All right? Until then, get your Spooky Scary Sunday uniform. I want it on you every Sunday. Spooky Scary Sunday. This next one's called My Creepy Coworker Has a Crush on Me, and it was uploaded by Stephen D. Now this was sent to us by Quincy Dorm. So Quincy, it's just me and you right now. All the other samurai, I'm not talking to y'all. Just go ahead, plug your ears, do what you gotta do. Go take a walk. I don't really care. Because you didn't send me this. You didn't follow me on Twitter. You didn't hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and you didn't send me this. So don't get mad. Get glad, my guy. Anyway, Quincy, I just want to say thank you so much for sending me this. Creepy Coworker Has a Crush on Me, man. This is probably about to be lit, huh? You watched it? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Back when Sarah was 17, she worked at a small local bakery. There were less than 15 employees spread across all the night and day shifts, so they only had a few people working during the day.
Okay.
One of these people was Dave, the delivery driver.
Oh, Dave.
From the first time they met, Dave immediately gave Sarah an off vibe. He was in his mid-50s and way too friendly to a teenage girl. But the boss told her that yes, he could be annoying, but no one worked harder than he did, so just ignore his antics.
Okay.
Sarah then recalled that when she signed the paperwork, they never asked her to submit a background check. And in hindsight, that should have been red flag number 2.
Dang.
Over the course of the year or so that she worked with Dave, Sarah tried very hard to ignore him. He was rarely outright creepy, but he was always just a bit too friendly. He would stick around long after his shift was over to talk to her and another pastry chef. He always wanted to lick the bowl after she finished making Rice Krispie treats. He would always stand in front of the racks or equipments or ingredients just enough that sometimes her hand would brush him while reaching for something.
Get back!
Dave always stood just a little too close. Dave was constantly asking Sarah about her life. What she liked, what she did for fun, if she had a boyfriend. Almost daily, he would tell her how a nice girl like her should have a boyfriend. How maybe a boyfriend would be...
Unhand me, you troglodyte!
Sarah let this slide because sometimes older people can say things that were meant differently in their time. But then it was the concert invites. Every other week he had tickets to one concert or another. Once he figured out Sarah's favorite genre of music, it was almost exclusively tickets.
Look how slick my dude was! Look how slick he was!
Or another. Once he figured out Sarah's favorite genre of music, it was...
This is how I used to walk by my crush in high school.
Oh, she likes Lost, huh? Okay, I'll talk about that next time.
Was almost exclusively tickets to bands she desperately wanted to see.
Dang.
But she also knew that she should not go anywhere with him. Then her birthday came. He bought her a t-shirt and it was 2 sizes too small. He told her to try it on after work and text him a photo. And proceeded to give Sarah his phone number. He didn't ask for her number. She said no. He asked the other pastry chef for her number, but she had her back and refused as well. He also brought 2 tickets from another band that Sarah had been wanting to see. VIP section, 21 plus only. He said he could get her in. She just had to go with him and him alone. This continued for a while. Sarah brought it up to one of her bosses, but they laughed it off as, oh, classic Dave. When he wanted a hug on his birthday and hugged her without consent, there's Dave for you. Offering to get her booze or pot? Oh, Dave, you scamp. When he pulled up his shirt and showed his abdominal scar from a snowboarding accident? Well, that's just Dave. No respect for boundaries. But he was a good worker. Sarah even considered having one of her big, strong male friends come in under the guise of being her boyfriend just to placate Dave. She was repulsed by him, but he hadn't really done anything to classify himself as a predator. Besides asking for her number, he had never tried to straight up harass her, and besides the odd hug or two that she was too shy and afraid to refuse, he hadn't gotten super physical.
Speak up.
Then one day, Dave was gone. His name disappeared from the employee roster. Sarah's boss asked to see her in the office. She informed her that Dave was no longer employed at their business. Dave had been fired. He was fired because Dave was a convicted sex offender. There is one count kidnapping a minor from the mid-90s and another count that she doesn't want to think about. They had never background checked him, and when they contacted a friend in the police department, they found out that Dave had been lying on lots of paperwork, hiding the fact that he was a convicted felon and not notifying anyone when he moved. Once they brought this information to the police department's attention, they had a few more charges to add. They found out because apparently he had been stalking and harassing one of the clients he delivered to. After his termination, Dave showed up to work one day. He had a weapon with him, but Sarah never found out what he had. They told him to leave or the police would be called, and he ended up leaving in handcuffs. Sarah was extremely relieved that she wasn't there that day. It's been a while since she worked at the bakery, but sometimes she still thinks about how badly things could have gotten had she gone to even one of those concerts with him.
My God.
Now that we know,
bro, the sound effects in this story, you put those sound effects to anything, it gets scary.
Guys, this morning I went downstairs. It was a long night. I woke up very hungry. There's only one breakfast food that could satisfy my empty stomach. It was cereal. I went to the pantry, grabbed a box. Grabbed a bowl with a spoon. Poured some Frosted Flakes into the bowl. They looked delicious. I went over to the fridge, grabbed a carton of milk. It was empty.
This next one is called Pizza Delivery Story 3, and it was uploaded by one of the most goated animators, Llama Arts. How you been? Now this was sent to us by Kristen Mells, who said nothing. Wow. You didn't want to talk to me, Kristen? I could have had like a little personal moment. Actually, you know what, Kristen? I'ma create our moment. Okay, you didn't have to say nothing. I get it. You're shy, right? You probably didn't know what to type after that. Well, this song is dedicated to you, Kristen Mills. Kristen Mills. Thank you. Yo, we haven't watched the llama arts in a minute.
This happened in April of 2021.
Okay.
My region hadn't been hit so hard by COVID, so most aspects of our lives were normal. I had graduated in 2020 and I needed a job. I was 18 at the time, almost 19. I wasn't studying and I didn't know what the hell to do with my life. So in March, I got a job at Pizza Hut as a delivery driver and kitchen hand.
Respect.
The night
I know some of y'all 18, 19, 20, young 20s. Y'all in that stage where it's like you graduated high school, maybe you want to go to college, maybe not. You just don't really know what you want to do. But respect to this guy and anybody who at least is working, at least is putting together a plan. It's okay to not know what you want to do, but as long as you're making moves, all right, you're out here at least trying to grind something to get closer to where you want to be, much respect. You think this dude want to work at Pizza Hut sweeping the freaking dirty floors after people? But that's just a temporary situation. Let's see what happens with this guy.
night seemed normal. It was one of those days that didn't seem like anything interesting would happen, but those are always the days when the unexpected happens, you know?
Yeah.
It was around 10:30 on a Saturday night. We closed at 11, so it was just me and my boss during the last hour.
Okay.
As usual, we got a late order. It was close, and I had finished mopping and sweeping the floor, so it was no hassle. My boss was always prepared for a million orders to come at the last minute, so he asked me to do it as fast as possible.
Right.
The restaurant was located in a plaza on the main road. The traffic was consistently heavy on a Saturday, so I avoided the main road and took the side exit. Even though the plaza was in one of the busiest parts of town, this street, however, was always so dark and empty. This street was also really long, so all you could see were the traffic lights about 500 meters ahead.
Dang.
Something was confusing me though, like my eyes were playing tricks on me. There was this black shadow blocking part of the lights, and there was this metallic object shining in the light above, bobbing up and down like it was floating. As I got closer, I could see the bottom of this dark silhouette. It looked like it was walking. So I approached with caution, preparing to brake or swerve. I got close enough to see this person was dressed in a long coat with a hood similar to a cowl,
I can see.
which is unusual where I live.
Is that death?
I turned my car lights on bright and honked my horn, hoping that they'd move to the side or something. But they didn't even flinch.
Bro.
Finally, I got close enough to see that it was some asshole dressed as death.
What is my dude honking at him for? He's on the sidewalk.
Bruh.
He's not even in the street. Like, we got Grim from Billy and Mandy over here. He just minding his business. He's just a non-driver, that's all.
Carrying a scythe. Something was odd, though. People, even if they are on the sidewalk, usually look over their shoulder at an approaching car.
I mean, they don't have to.
They didn't. As I drove past, however, this person ever so smoothly looked right into the window of my car on the driver's side. It gave me such a fright, like when people clap in your face. I passed them too quickly to see their face, let alone see what gender they were. After I passed them, I looked into my rearview mirror trying to see them, but it was so dark. I stopped at the traffic lights, and that's when I started to panic. I remember those scary clown guys who used to block people's path and tap on car windows.
They could get ran
so
over.
I went through the red. No one was on this road anyway. I pulled over to the side and tried calling the cops at the station, just in case some...
What? Bro, you mean to tell me this is a male Karen? At the very least, we got somebody dressed as the Grim Reaper, standing on the sidewalk, minding their business, not doing nothing, and then they just give you a quick little glance. You got a little scared because you all... If you would have just kept your eyes on the road to begin with, you probably wouldn't even seen them, much less paying like 99% of your attention to them. Now you gonna call the cops? This is crazy so far.
Somebody hits them, but no one answered. I remembered my boss told me to hurry, so I just went on with the delivery.
Deliver your pizza, bro!
I got to the house and parked on
got
the
the
side
llama
of the
arts.
road, and I gave the people their pizza. It's always awkward handing over the pizza in silence, so to make conversation, I told them what I saw.
Bro, this protagonist delivering a pizza? What do you mean it's awkward? Bro, take your freaking pizza. Yeah, that'll be 1784. Take the money, go. This dude was like... There was a guy over...
They laughed and said that it was probably someone making a TikTok. I laughed as well. I guess it was a pretty good prank.
Bro,
I got in my car and went to start it,
behind home,
but I couldn't find the keys. I checked outside my car as well, but I couldn't find them. I searched for ages, but no luck. I started to panic and kept thinking about that person I saw on the street. I jumped into my car and locked it from the inside. I almost started crying when I heard jingling. I looked to my right to see that person dressed as Death, holding my keys, staring into my window. I felt everything in my body pulsating.
Now
but I couldn't move.
We can be scared.
It was like they were staring into my soul. Eventually, I started acting on instinct. I don't remember thinking or doing it, but all of a sudden I was holding down the locks inside my car. My car is small and only has 2 doors, so I could easily reach across and hold both the locks down. They started spamming the car remote and trying to open the door. I was using all my energy to hold down those locks. I don't think I'd ever used so much effort and strength before in my life. All this time, I couldn't take my eyes off them. This person, this thing, standing over my car with a scythe. I knew that if they got in, I wouldn't stand a chance. The shadow from the hood hid their face. Was this even real? They stopped trying to get in and just looked at me. I started screaming out of exhaustion, and I became dizzy. My vision was blurred.
Bro.
There was a silence, and then about 10 dogs started barking close by. This gave me hope. While leaning on the scythe, they lowered their body and put their face only a few centimeters from the window. Finally, I could see this person had covered themselves with a skull mask. We both froze and just stared at each other. I couldn't help but look into their eyes. The eyes. There was something unnerving about them. They didn't look like they were holding in laughter, like it was a prank. Through this creepy skull mask,
no, that's creepy.
I saw that they just looked curious, like how a little kid looks at an animal in the zoo. I shut my eyes and started calling for help. I had been screaming for so long, why couldn't anyone hear me?
Bro.
I feared.
He's still in a driveway of the house he just delivered the pizza to, right? Here's what I'm about to do. Now, I got like the reflexes of a cornered cheetah, okay? He's like stretched out, got his foot on the passenger door. I'm turning, opening the door, doing a quick spin out of the freaking car while I'm airborne, hitting a quick tatsu to close the door, running to the freaking front door of the house that I'm at, lowering my shoulder, crashing through, running up the stairs, doing a front flip into the bedroom of the family of the pizza I just delivered, landing in the center of the 2 people that are in the bed, and I'm gonna be like, the door.
What?
I'm telling you.
I remembered my phone had Google Assist. With my hands still in the locks, I tried my luck and said, "Hey, call 000." It worked.
What's that?
And my phone contacted emergency services. I could not
that
describe
real?
the feeling I got hearing the voice of the operator on the other line. I heard the blunt jingle of keys dropping. I opened my eyes, and the person dressed as Death had disappeared. I tried looking around, but I didn't want to move. I just spoke to the lady on the line while holding the locks. She told me to keep doing what I was doing, and that she was sending the police. I waited on the line with her until the police arrived. It felt like hours, but it was only around 10 minutes. I told them what had happened. Because the person was threatening and I feared for my safety, I was required to make a formal statement to the station. They told me they'd keep it on file. The officers spoke to the people in the neighborhood, and none of them heard me scream or saw anything, and they were used to the dogs going off at night. I found my keys around 2 meters from my car. I called my boss, and the officers followed me back to my work, where I signed out. I then followed them to the police station. I called my parents, and they took my statement. It was almost 1 a.m. when it was finally finished.
Dang.
This was a couple of months ago, but sometimes it feels like I'm going crazy. It was probably some asshole messing with me, but they just looked so curious, like they were studying me. Or they enjoyed watching me feel helpless and terrified. I still do deliveries, but I never leave my keys in the car.
Should never do that to begin with. Wow, that was kind of crazy. You know, the whole time I was thinking it was like a supernatural thing. I don't know why the cloak, and when he was first driving up on it, I thought it was like death. But it was a guy in a mask. If he wanted to like kill this guy so bad, why didn't he just break the window of the car? And why did he want to kill him so bad to begin with? Probably because he wasn't minding his own business. Now this next one is old, but I finally got the permission to react to it. So shout out to you, Nightmare Tales. It's called The Diner, uploaded by Nightmare Tales. This was sent to us by Marty on Twitter. So Marty, I appreciate you. This is your shout out. This is your time, Marty. To all the Martys across the world. Nightmare Tales. Black Steel Diner.
On a cold, dark night, around 2 in the morning, a young man and his father sat in a remote 24-hour diner waiting to be served.
This narrator got a nice voice. Guys, low-key, I feel like I have a great, like, narration voice. Like, check me out. There was a man. Stop. You're making me laugh.
The older man, who was sadly, slowly going senile, had insisted on going out for some soup. Not having the energy to argue, the son took him out, for at least this way his father would be happy, and then he could get some peace and quiet.
Yeah.
The waiter walked over, welcomed them to the diner, and then asked if they were ready to order, to which they replied they were.
That looked
The
crazy.
waiter recommended for them to try the burgers.
Waiter looked crazy.
Best in the West, he said, with a smile that made their skin crawl. They declined and proceeded to order what they came for. The old man ordered tomato soup, and the son a coffee. When the waiter walked away, the son asked his father if he had thought the waiter looked familiar. Not surprisingly, the father said he had never seen him before. But why? He asked. The son proceeded to tell him that he thought he looked a lot like a man he saw on the news that was wanted for murder in another state. But he could easily be mistaken. This made the father quite uncomfortable, so he told his son to shut up and change the subject. Instead, the son then got up, told his father he was going to the bathroom and would be back in a minute. The father waited and waited. Almost 15 minutes had passed, and his son hadn't returned.
Bro, go check on him.
He also hadn't seen the waiter again. Where was his son? And where was his soup? Just as he finished asking himself,
where's my son? But more importantly, where's my soup?
This, the waiter appeared with the soup.
Oh, that's blood.
Well, you took your time with that, the old man said.
Dang.
I'm sorry, sir, said the waiter.
Old people.
We had some issues in the kitchen. Where's my son? The old man asked the waiter. Oh, I'm sure he's not far. I have a feeling you'll be seeing him really soon. And with this, he placed the bowl down on the table with a smile that would have given anyone the creeps. The old man turned to his soup and then dipped his spoon in to take his first mouthful. As he lifted the spoon, something else came with it.
Oh!
Some glasses. What the hell? He thought to himself. A horrible chill ran through his body when he realized whose glasses they were. His son's. The old man looked across at the waiter and was overcome with rage when he saw the waiter's sickly grin staring back at him.
You're about to die now.
He grabbed a knife, leapt out of his seat, and stabbed the waiter in the chest. The blade went straight through his heart, and while bleeding profusely all over the floor, he died.
Boy.
Right at this moment, the son appeared from the kitchen and screamed at his father, "No!
What?
have you done? It was a prank. We were playing a prank." The old man couldn't believe what he was hearing. A prank? But he's a... Oh my God, he thought to himself as the reality quickly set in. I've killed him. The father and son had to act quickly. They grabbed the body and decided to stash it in the cool room.
Yo! No! Call the police! No, that's on y'all, alright? That ain't on the dad!
To buy them some time. They would then clean the floor
Y'all
and
play too
disappear,
much.
as if they had never been there.
Y'all princes everywhere.
Perfect, they thought. There were no witnesses and no one to stop them. Well, that's what they thought, until they slid back the door to the cool room and were greeted by a sight so shocking it made both of them wish they were dead. They had disturbed the waiter's brother, hard at work, making meat for burgers. The best in the West, apparently. Not that they would ever know.
That was the cleanest double twist I've ever seen in my life. Alright, this is a short one called Night 5, There's Something in My Apartment by Danny Donahue. Now this was sent to us by Michael, who said this short video scared the absolute life out of me. Love you. And do you got any extra nitrate grain bars? Hey girl, how you doing? I miss you and your big booty. Hey, what is nitrate?
A salt or ester of nitric acid, containing the anion No or the group.
I don't think you meant nitrate.
I don't have an answer.
Huh? Was I talking to you? Alright. My gosh. No, dude. Where's your heater? Everything's cool, just some products fell in the sink. That almost got me. Almost. Oh, I would have been did that. Oh, they always gotta do it. Come on with it. Rip the band-aid. Leave. I heard a footstep. Oh my God! Oh my gosh, are you serious? That was insane. That 1 minute had more tension than 90% of these AAA horror movies coming out today. Solid submission, Michael. This next one is called A College Horror Story, and it's another one by Llama Arts. I see you've been putting in work. Now, this was sent to us by Cory Supreme, and he said, welcome back, my man. This is for you. Cory, I appreciate you for the welcome back, my guy. And I would also appreciate if you slice that like button. Cory, do it. It's good to be back.
It was an early morning. My campus didn't offer housing and I lived about a half a mile from school, so I started my journey as usual while playing on my phone. I glanced up to see an old man heading towards me on a bicycle. Normally, I'd
Excuse me? You're not about to be riding a bike with a suit? Where do I even start? What do I even store? You might as well cut them 3 strands of hair off, big fella. Why are you riding a bike at 99 years old? You gotta... You got a suit on, riding your freaking mongoose bike. The bow tie is purple.
Step aside to let bikers and skaters pass, but he braked instead. I stopped too, wondering if there was something wrong. He walked up to me and said,
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Get back!
I felt chills instantly. I didn't know what to think. I just looked up at him with a fearful and confused expression.
Why are you standing there?
I was gathering up the courage to tell him that I was late for class and I should go, but before I could say anything, he said,
Get off the grass!
Looking down, I noticed I'd stepped over towards the road and onto the grass. I stepped off slowly and he said,
You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?
He raised his finger and asked me what my name was. I told him, and he replied,
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
The same chills ran through my body again, but before I could say anything, the man said,
Get off the grass! You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?
I looked down to see that I was back on the edge of the sidewalk again. This had to be deja vu. He asked for my name once more. I said my name again, but he interrupted me before I could finish.
I love the Easter eggs. That's that freaking nasty Snapchat kid from that one episode.
He told me his grandchildren are down the road and needed gas money. I told him I didn't have any spare change or any change at all for that matter. He continued to ask me again and I gave him the same answer. Eventually I headed towards my school. I turned to see if he was still there, but he was gone. As I was walking, I approached the intersection. There was a truck on its side. It must have tipped over while turning the corner.
He's a ghost. Boo! It says llama. What? You stupid llama.
If you want to help support the channel, head on over to the brand new Llama Arts merch store. It has new stuff available like updated t-shirt designs, a mug from the Sleepover Story episode, an embroidered hoodie, a llama pin, and even a llama plushie. All of these items can be found at crowdmade.com. Links are in the description.
Hey, get your money, llama. Your animations is beast. You deserve it. But I have a question. Wasn't that kid in college? Why do you look 12? Last one for this week is called Hamster Place That You Don't Want to Go. Now I know that this is gonna be crazy. Alright, this was uploaded by Lee Hardcastle, evil genius that created Curtains. Y'all remember that one, right? I'm gonna be real, I'm scared to even watch this. That man is crazy. This was sent to us by J2 Cold. Jay, you a goon for sending this. That's all I gotta say to you. The Hardcastle. So right off the bat, this kid got some hamster from somewhere without permission. He's way too young to be taking care of. A hamster in there freaking... The freak is going on out there? Is that true? Will hamsters really do that? That kid there. FBI, open up! This was basically a claymation on how not to take care of your pets. Like on Finding Nemo. Girl had a goldfish in her bag. Oh my gosh! This week was alright, guys. You've done better though. There were some good stories in there. There was a lot of them, but all of them were pretty short. For next week, I want to be petrified, terrified, and paralyzed by the end of the episode. Send me something that I'm just gonna be vomiting at the end. Okay, maybe not that disturbing. Go to Twitter at CoryKenshin, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and send in some videos for next week. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to assist the Samurai, slice that like button, subscribe today to join the Samurai, and until next time, my brothers and sisters.
Okay, by now, I'm sure 99% of you have already clicked off the video. I'm glad you're still here. Because you see, I have some things that I need to take care of downstairs. Now,
Please help me! I'm trapped!
Did you hear that? I'll see you back here next week. Spooky Scary Sundays, right? Am I right, guys? Am I right? Real with y'all, that's one of the more disturbing ones. Sarah! This next animation is from Dr. Gojira. Hey, how's it going? You having a good day? Hey, your tweet made it onto the episode. Also, I love you. And this is called Henry Eats. It's supposed to be very weird, very disturbing. Alright. I got a feeling this is nightmare fuel. Yep. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. And that's where I'm gonna stop you there, Chief. Yeah, Dr. Gojira, I don't know what depth of YouTube you had to dive in order to find this, but that, I'm gonna push it back down, push it. Next one, get this. Title is Creepy AF. I received a creepy package and found something horrifying inside. Now this was uploaded by Stephen B. Now this was sent to us by Snitch, who said, check your mailbox. So, Snitch, are we about to have a problem? You better not put it in my mailbox, Snitch.
My neighbor is one of those annoying wannabe YouTubers. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another crazy video. The Cinnamon Challenge.
I feel personally attacked right now. It's a little offended. That's all. That's all. But I'm not an annoying YouTuber, guys. Am I?
Yeah.
Take it back.
Let's go! Are you getting this? It can get tiring to watch him go about his shenanigans in the pursuit of viral fame. So when he knocked on my door the other day, he told me he was going away for a few weeks and asked that I get his mail. Honestly, it was a relief.
Are you gonna pay me?
I was afraid his stunts would wind up bleeding over into my life. Things were pretty normal for the first couple of days.
Okay.
He received a few bills, a bit of spam, and from what I could assume was a birthday card. And then, one evening, I got home to find a cardboard box waiting on his front porch, and in big letters was written, "Return to sender." Now, I'm no small fry, but I admit I had trouble lifting the box on my own.
Is he paying
really
you?
Freaking heavy. Getting it across the road to my house was even harder. I decided I'd leave his package in my garage.
Bruh.
It wasn't like I kept my car in
Bruh!
there.
I already know what time it is. It's heavy, huh? Big old box. What y'all think in that box, huh? I'm gonna give you one guess. A whole man is inside of that box. If I'm right, you gotta slice the like button. Done deal.
It was because my garage door refused to open without a good thug and a whack. It was when I kicked the door again when I walked in that I lost my grip on the package and it fell to the ground and I heard a light crack inside. I hope I hadn't broken anything important, but figured I
know my dude in that box. He was probably in the box. All right. As soon as he fall asleep, I'm coming out of his box and kill.
I didn't tell my neighbor about it and let him assume that the break happened en route. I dragged the box the rest of the way, setting it in the corner for whenever my neighbor would come back to claim it. And then I forgot all about it.
Please tell me you locked your garage door.
A few days passed, that is. There was a horrible smell in my garage coming from the box in the corner. I remember thinking it must have been one of those meat of the month subscription boxes and thought it must have gone rancid from being left out for so long. I covered my nose as I approached the box with a pair of scissors in my hands. I probably wouldn't even have needed them to open it, as it had become soggy enough at the bottom to poke through with a finger. My scissors tore through the tape along the top of the cardboard box. I thought the smell couldn't get any worse, but as I flipped the flaps open, I discovered a whole new stink. I had a garbage bag in one hand and the strongest cleaner I could find in the other, and I had long rubber gloves on to keep my skin from having to touch what was inside.
What
but
was
as
it?
It turns out, I needed none of those things.
Dramatic.
You see, there was meat in that box, but it didn't come from a cow or a pig. No, it was worse than that. It was my neighbor, dead.
What?
Still in one piece, but dead. I caught the cops and they took me in for an
Oh, snap! Bro, he tried to do that mail prank, but when he dropped the box, he cracked his freaking neck bone. Oh, snap, dude.
interrogation. It's kind of hard not to suspect the man with the corpse in his garage, after all. Thankfully, they soon realized I wasn't involved. My DNA might have been all over that box. The smell might have left a mark throughout my house, but there was one piece of irrefutable evidence in my neighbor's own hands that proved my innocence. A vlogging camera.
Yeah.
They showed me the footage only once. My neighbor was sitting in the box outside of a shipping facility, laughing as he told the world how he was going to mail himself across state lines. He brought pee bottles, food, a pillow, and a few flashlights. His friend, a guy I'd seen at his place several times to help with his stunts, closed the lid and presumably dropped him off the shipment. Throughout the next couple of hours, or days, I'm honestly not sure, my neighbor recorded a few short clips of his progress. Hey, what's up guys? I think I'm in a truck right now. I can feel it moving. Must be in a warehouse. Ooh, it's pretty warm in here. And then, on the last entry, the box toppled over. He broke his neck, and that was it. The camera recorded until either the memory card got too full or the battery had died. There's one thing I didn't tell the police after they showed me the video. One thing I heard in the footage that will haunt me until the day I die. Just after the tumble that broke his neck, I heard the familiar screeching sound of my garage door.
Yo, that was a good one. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all trying to do that mail prank. Oh, guys, I'm gonna mail myself across the country. I'm gonna stay in this box for 24 hours and all of that. Go ahead, do it. Get dropped on your neck bone. Self-order POV, and it was uploaded by True Horror Stories POV, which means yes sir, we gotta get those lights off. Ooh, setting the mood, right? Now this was sent to us by Wada, who said, "Hey Cory, how are you, my guy? Can I get some bars and not the Nutri-Grain?" Trying to get some bars? Hold up. Get that right. I step on stage, suckers didn't even know. Listen to my bars, you de-age, and that's the way that it go. De-age mentally means you going back. I messed that up, but we going back in time like my name is Hugh Jack. Man. What movie did he make going back in time? I don't know. Don't matter. My rhymes is too sublime. Zoom in on the mic when I speak. Girl looking like she got stank feet. I said, girl, why your feet black? She said, sir, I have no shoes. I said, well, your feet look whack.
I just spit bars to some homeless woman. This is a woman. This is a woman. Just a woman outside. Just walk up to her, just start freaking. It should be illegal how easy I can make myself laugh.
Gitu juga. Kau seorang ya? Seorang di. Aku punya. Biasa dia tu. Macam tak tahu pula. Bergayut. Malah kan tunggu.
Kau gimana ni? Kau cuci kat mana? Ni awak dia dah rosak.
Alamak. Air penuh?
Kau nak cuci, kau pakai aku.
Baik.
Ini kalau kau pakai sudah.
That floor look nasty as freak, bro.
Dah. Cukup. Ni macam aku buat kat dalam je lah. Boleh membuang sekali.
Bersih.
Sialah.
This is where we're doing laundry? Next to the toilet? I don't know about that one.
Ini pun boleh patah. Bodoh betul lah.
Aku biasa ni. Iya biasa lah. Ada ni je buat apa? Kalau kau buat senang ya.
He already touched it. You gotta wash your hands. Oh no. I'm grossed out.
Aku ni sidai. Aku sidai tak? Betul sidai tak?
Sidai kadang-kadang je lah.
Alah, aku tak boleh lah. Sidai sendiri.
Oi. Korang nak gerak? Win. Rabat siapa tak tunggu aku?
Nope.
Bastard, bodoh.
Such baskets. Water splashing on your exposed feet.
Hey, someone inside. Someone inside.
Hey, he's speaking English. Someone inside.
Hey, inilah lock.
Bro, they feet about to be pointed this way. I said, someone inside.
What? What you want? Alamak, say lah you want tissue. You knock so hard for what?
Bro, they got like it's like half English. I remember my Chinese roommates, they would do that too, where they be talking amongst each other. Obviously, I don't know Chinese. But they sprinkle in, a little English. And I'm like, oh, y'all talking about that? Not gonna hold you, though. That just reignited this memory I had. I used to play basketball daily up at IM East, which is a rec center in the East neighborhood of MSU. And I played against a lot of Chinese people. Back in my heyday, I was nice with it. Had the little crossover, take it to the rack. Tell me why my friends, my Chinese friends, told me the other Chinese people was saying some racist stuff. Ever since then, people speaking foreign languages around me, you're calling me a racist term. All right, I'm just projecting some of my insecurities from past traumas. I'm just gonna...
You knock so hard for what? Hey, ditambah ah. Here got no more tissue now.
Bro, my dude slid his hand under there like he was at a drive-thru.
Hey, my tissue. Hey, never ditambah ah.
He getting his tissue back. By any means necessary.
Alamak, never return my tissue ah. Sial lah.
Alright. The sink is open now.
Can we stop doing our laundry by the toilet?
Alah, kena lock. Sial lah. Tisu pun kat return. What you want? Soup. Alamak. Hey, Mas Ethan, you guys cannot talk, man. Talk lah, say you want soup.
Yo, this guy is very generous. After I didn't get my tissue back, they ruined it for the rest.
Aye. What now? Brush. Wait.
Bro.
Hey, must return back, I still want to use no. Just now, one guy take the tissue roll, never return. Oi. After finish, return no. You hear not? Oi.
Bro, at this point, I'm peeking over. I'm getting on the toilet, I'm peeking over. Give me my stuff. Frog's mad aggressive this time of year.
Bro, you there not? Hey, I need my bracelet.
Oh, I want to be on your tippy toes.
Oh my goodness! Woo!
Oi, pakai luar ni. Dah main lah siap.
S tier jump scare.
Aku tak kacau kau. Kau jangan kacau aku.
What?
Pergi.
Oi, bosan.
I'm just sitting on the bathroom floor. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Aku nampak benda.
Kan aku dah cakap nak pergi badi. Kau ni jatuh tempat keras. Kau masih nak seorang-seorang.
Tolong aku. Aku berapa?
Mobil bang. Masuk.
Look where his hand is at.
Okay lah.
Get out of here. That was fire. Dang, that turnaround. This is a little bite-sized video. It's called Send This to Your Friends and See Who Gets Scared by Lights Are Off. This was sent to us by Maria Boleyn, who said, love your videos and love you. This channel makes scary, creepy animation shorts. Let me know if you get spooked. Well, you're about to see that for yourself, huh? Happy Spooky Scary Sunday or whatever weekday you post. Again, much love. So you had to throw in that, or whatever weekday. Had to throw in that little shot to the Shogun, you know? A little passive-aggressive, little nudge, huh? But you think that's funny? Y'all think y'all so clever down there. Spooky Scary Sunday. You might as well just call it in. You might as well somebody slice that like button. How about that, huh? Yeah, matter of fact, why don't y'all run that up? Let me get 300 Ks down there. I don't want it. Why you gonna keep opening the door? Oh! It's on the side! Oh my gosh. Are you? You were not threatening my manhood like that. Get up in my face, huh? It's too much screaming, dude. It's too much screaming. I know y'all saw when he was in the corner like these. Now, since this is the Halloween special, I wanted to do one that we've already seen, but it's one of my personal favorites for Spooky Scary Sunday, which is I Heard It Too. And this was uploaded by Eden. Now, this was sent to us by Mystery2, who said this gave me nightmares for weeks. I remember the first time we watched this, I was so shook.
Sarah!
A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs. So she got up and started to head down.
Sarah!
As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into her room and said,
I heard it too.
So what I want y'all to do is put yourself in that position. You hear your mom or your dad call you from downstairs. As you're about to go downstairs, your mom or your dad grabs you and says, I heard it too. S-tier terror! Heck no. Heck no.
Stay.
And it keeps just
and don't make a sound.
Calling her name. Oh, you're done. Why is it?
Sarah!
Why does it keep calling her? Just Just watch your mom get bodied. What's up with the glitching? Don't make no noise. Oh my goodness. Why would you leave that early? Good job. Man, this one just gives me a queasy feeling, man. Just makes me feel uneasy. Clap it up, everybody. Much deserved, much deserved. Now, this was sent to us by Mia Rivera over on Twitter, who said, this haunted me at night. You're gonna love it. Oh, it's Baddington. I already know I'm gonna love it. Mr. Tickles and Squeaker. Okay. Ew. Why he looks so mad? It's already about to go wrong. Why is your head doing that? Okay. His mouth's not moving no more. Sir. What? Did your batteries go out? Wow, those eyeballs look kind of real. I don't understand how that's coming out of an...
I saw a little girl the other day. She came to hear the song I played. She hoped it would make her tears go away. I sang and I sang, but to her surprise, the song did not dry her eyes. She came closer and closer. She came up to me. She broke my bond, and she started to bleed.
Huh?
She grabbed a hold of my only flaw. She pulled real hard, and she broke my jaw.
Oops.
She broke my jaw.
It was an accident.
She broke my jaw.
Oh.
She broke my jaw.
Okay.
She broke my jaw.
We get it.
She broke my jaw.
I
She
know.
broke my jaw. She
Yes.
broke my...
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see them eyes. I didn't even. Oh nah. No. I didn't like that. I did not like that. I did not like that. How did junk take me 9 zoom-ins to see? Was it there the whole time? Oh, this tape, The Golden Age, and it was uploaded by our boy Baddington. Now, this was sent to us by Loriana Miles, who said, "Hey Cory, I love you and your videos so much. Happy belated birthday." Well, thank you, Loriana. And for your reward, Nutri-Grain bar. Open your mouth up. Wider. I hate this music. FNAF 1. Memories flooding back in. Oh. Oh, it's a kid point of view. Oh, it's looking at him now. Oh. Oh! Bro, my eyes are watering. Do y'all understand? The lore of Five Nights at Freddy's was that some worker lured some kids into the back room, killed them, and then stuffed them inside of some suits. That lore is something serious. What the freak is this? What the freak is this?
Hello, friend. You look lost and scared.
Do I? I'm at home. I know where I'm at.
I got lost too. I couldn't find my mama. A bunny showed me the way home.
Oh, shouldn't have listened.
Now I'm warm. Now I'm safe. You can be safe too.
I think I'm alright. I'm safe in my own house. Everything is... End. Thank you. Next one is called Do Not Play Hide and Seek in a Forest. Look at my skin color. You don't gotta tell me that. This was uploaded by Wansi Entertainment. It's been a while. Now this was sent to us by KK Saf on Twitter. KK, I want to say thank you. When it gets dark outside. Oh, that's
This happened a couple of years ago. One night, my mom decided to hang out with her friends at a casino, and my dad was at work. So my two older sisters and I were home by ourselves. My sisters were 14 and 15 at the time, and I was 11.
14 and 15? I'm just saying, they...
We were home by ourselves. My sisters were 14 and 15 at the time, and I was 11. After my mom left, it was pretty exciting to be home by ourselves. But an hour later, it got boring. So we decided to play a game. We ended up playing hide and seek. At that point, I was a bit scared because it was 11 p.m., almost midnight.
Now don't do it.
But then I kind of brushed it off since I thought my dad would come home soon. I didn't want to admit that I was scared. Also, I don't want to be home alone, so I decided to play. Let's just play hide and seek in the backyard, I suggested.
Let's play in the house.
Refused. There are no hiding spots back there. Let's go to the forest.
Oh, heck no.
After my sister said that, shivers went down my spine. But anyway, we stepped into the forest that's nearby. Go count, my second older sister said to me. I decided that I had to be brave.
Don't do it.
My other sister gave me a blindfold. What is this for? I asked. Put it on and try to find us. my sisters.
With it on?
While my sisters used flashlights to find a place to hide, I put the blindfold on and then counted to 30.
Why can't I just...
When it was time, I said, "Ready or not, here I come." After walking around, touching every tree I walked by, 10 minutes had already passed, and I still hadn't found my sisters.
This gotta be the
Even
dumbest...
while I was walking on this trail, I could barely see anything, so I tripped on a twig and fell. My clothes got dirty and my knees started bleeding. But I had no choice. I got up and walked around some more. I came across a tree and knew I finally found something. It felt like a person. "Haha, found you," I said. I then heard my sisters walking by behind me, saying, "Hey, how did you not find us yet?" At that moment, I froze. I took off my blindfold slowly and saw an old man sitting there smiling at me while
What the heck?
"Can't I play with y'all?" he asked, with a cracking voice. He wore a dirty shirt, and his hair seemed like he didn't shower for a long time. My sisters and I screamed and started running out of the forest as quickly as we could.
Why does he have a...
I looked back and noticed the man after us while holding the knife, swinging it.
Bro, why do you have that?
He was laughing like a mad person. I've never felt that kind of fear before. But after running for a while, the old man couldn't keep up. He stopped running, stared at us, and then he turned around and went back into the forest.
Is that his forest?
We got closer to our house, and then we saw our dad pulling into the driveway.
Dad!
We ran to him and told him what just happened. He was shocked, so he called the police immediately. The police went to the forest and they searched those areas for a few hours.
These whack cops.
After a while, they found and arrested the old man.
Dang, they actually
The
got
next day, we learned that the old man killed 4 female children
Whoa.
and dumped their bodies in the woods.
Whoa.
All the local news stations were covering the incident. When I heard that, I felt sick to my stomach. I am glad that we are safe, but now I pray for the 4 souls of the children. May they rest in peace.
Sis. Because they got chopped up.
Wow.
Now this next one is called Abduction Horror Story, and it was uploaded by our good friend Mama Arts. This was sent to us by Victor, who said, "Good to have you back, Cory. Hey Victor, while I have you, did you slice that like button? Victor, I don't want to hear that. Oh snap.
My name is Josh Roberts, and it's been a year since I was abducted.
What?
I remember it like it was yesterday. I was walking home from school. It was about 6 p.m. and there was a full moon and a chill in the air. I stepped off the bus, and for the first time, someone else got off with me. I'd never seen this new kid at school before. I could hear footsteps behind me. I took a quick glance and saw the kid walking at a brisk pace.
Let me help y'all out, alright? Because I done been in this situation before. You walking somewhere and somebody is a little too close behind you. So here's what you do. I'm giving y'all life tips. This is exactly what you do. Walking, right? You take your phone out. You act like it went off. So you walking. You notice somebody behind you, right? You're like, hey, man, he kind of close. Act like your phone going off. Hey, hello? And then when you pick up, you just... Yeah, hello? Yeah, I got a bad signal. Dude, I'm right at the corner. Oh, I see you. I'm just giving y'all tips. Otherwise, you could just turn around and put your paws up. That's not a bad option either. Turn around. Hey, what you want? Huh? And then if they really didn't want anything, then the worst thing that happened is you just yelled at a stranger. But if they there for something else, you better be stronger than me, boy. And you're not. You ain't about to kidnap me my same height and weight. Man, Shaq couldn't kidnap me. I'm biting your ear.
I thought he was following me, so I took a left, which wasn't my usual route. I looked around again and saw him take the same left.
See?
My heart started pumping and
Turn
my
around
legs
and check
started shaking at the sound of the footsteps as they got louder and faster.
For real?
I then panicked and started running.
No, don't
I
run.
remembered a shortcut in the nearby forest to my neighborhood.
Check him.
So I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. Hey kid, wait up!
No!
A heavy voice from behind me. I tried my hardest not to stumble on the logs and boulders in my path. I could hear the sound of sticks and leaves being broken by some fast, heavy footsteps. My legs started throbbing as the adrenaline wore off, so I took a detour towards a playground. I stopped to catch my breath, looking around for somewhere to hide. Then it went silent. I was doubtful that I lost him. I took my phone out to call the police when I spotted a local news article. Caution, there is a suspicious man on the loose.
Oh
he escaped
my
the local prison
goodness.
and assaulted an officer. Beware, he may look like a teen, but he is in his 20s. If you see him, call 911 immediately and lock your door. My mind started rushing with thoughts. I started to panic. All of a sudden, someone started choking me with their arm. I tried to fight back, but they were so strong, I didn't stand a chance. My feelings of hope began to diminish as I slowly blacked out.
Wouldn't have called me like that.
I awoke to find myself in a dark, damp room that looked like a basement. The floor was hard and cold. There were no windows, but there was a staircase and a bathroom. I tried to move, but I was tied up with a thick rope. Yeah, I got him. How much was the deal? 200? Listen, you gotta do a little better than that. Okay, fine. You'd better bring the right amount, or you'll be tied up like that kid. What? Are they selling me?
Oh yeah.
The guy sounded mad and anxious
Got to bust
with
it wide
whoever he
open
was
for
talking
somebody.
to. Right after he hung up, he opened the door and walked down the stairs with an evil smile. Let go of me! I exclaimed as he taunted me. My arms started to fall asleep due to the tightness of the rope. He came closer to me and I spat in his face. He looked...
Savage mode. One thing I was about to say, if somebody kidnap you and they don't have a mask on, you're probably gonna die. They ain't about to let you walk up out of there with their identity. Your best option is some sort of sneak attack.
At me in sheer rage.
Oh!
Then the doorbell rang, followed by pounding on the door. The guy grabbed some tape and shut me up before I could scream for help. He slowly backed off,
Get that off
signaling me to keep quiet, and ran towards the front door.
Man, I'm licking
I
it.
looked around, trying to see what I could use to untie these ropes. I spotted a rusty, sharp edge sticking out of the wall.
Be careful.
This was my one hope. I successfully got up and tried with all my might to reach it. As I was trying to cut the rope from my hands, I could hear the commotion upstairs getting heated. I managed to free myself from the ropes when I heard the front door slam.
Let's go.
The silence was terrifying. I was frozen in fear. Footsteps started coming towards the door. I choked and shuffled back to my original position, arms behind my back, wrists tightly locked together.
Sneak attack.
Now where were we? Said the man. He
Sneak
walked
attack.
towards me, grabbed my ankles, and started dragging me when the phone rang. He dropped me instantly and charged upstairs. I wasn't going to lose this opportunity. I untied my feet, grabbed the closest thing to me, and hid behind some boxes. Now where did you go? He said as he stampeded down the stairs. I heard him getting closer to where I was hiding. I bolted up from behind the boxes and saw him checking the bathroom. As he walked out, I struck him over the head with a pole. He stumbled and fell to the floor.
I'm hitting him again!
Red pooled around his head. I ran upstairs and out the front door. I stumbled my way to the closest house, screaming. A woman thankfully opened the door. She was shocked and fearful when she saw me. The police were called and I was rushed into the hospital. They're still looking for that man, even to this day.
Oh, snap! Okay, hold on. Shoot.
Good evening.
No way. No way did that happen and we just started the gameplay. Bro, where's your face? Ghosts. This place is cursed.
Masaki no horror na hanashi.
Masaki's horror story. Who car is that? Oh, heck no! Ah! Ah! What the fuck? I don't know if I've screamed like that before. But I'll tell you what it was, right? First of all, I'm just driving. I hear something. I hear it before I see it. Or whatever that was. I'm like, oh, shoot. I got the wheel. I already start doing this. I turn. I just seen something like right here. I'm like, oh, no. I crashed. And it's still like, I can hear it. I'm like, it's coming up to the car. Reverse. Get back. Bro, that was the most nerve-wracking 15 seconds of my horror game playing career. Why is there a dead cow out here? Bro, get ran over. Is it garbage?
Hi, hajimarimashita.
I'm hearing noises. It's music, bro. What's that noise? What's that noise? Bro, is something wrong with my car? Bro. Somebody popped my tire? What? What's happening? What's happening? I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. Whatever it was, I missed it. Thank goodness. I couldn't see it.
Masaki no horror na hanashi.
What the f?
最近この反響がすごくて嬉しいばかりです。ありがとうございます。ということで今回も読んでいきますよ。はい。今回もおなじみラジオネームとうこさんからです。
Take number 6. This is the worst intro music. Someone's up there! Hey! Oh. So now we just read it ourselves. Can I leave? The door's locked. The door's locked. This is blood. It's filling up with blood. That's why there was blood all over the freaking city. Oh yeah, we're dead. Oh yeah, we're dead. Hello? Hi. I'm just trying to get out of here. Don't run towards me. Don't do it, please. Then you die. Yeah, that ending's trash.
Next one's called Bells, and it was sent in by Dylan Dimples. Hey Dylan. First of all, you don't gotta pull out the AK, alright? Who was you, Soldier? Soldier? Young Draco? No, put it down. Thanks for sending the story. Hopefully it's good. Alright? Oh.
Somebody's gonna have to go by and start going through his things.
Okay.
The service is next week.
I see.
So you'll be coming, right?
I don't know. I'm struggling here, Jim, with work. We have all these orders, and
I'm not trying to hear.
He's just starting his new school.
Get over here.
Caitlin, he was Dad's only brother.
Yeah, and I didn't know him. Neither did you.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know him. Yeah, I'm out. I ain't going to that.
The whole thing is freaking me out, to be honest. I mean, why are they saying it has to be a closed casket? Did they ever say what happened?
Are you near a church or something?
Closed
What?
casket.
No, I'm at my house. Jim, are you there?
You don't hear that?
Hear what?
Is this Insidious with that?
Hello? Jim?
Caitlin, shut up. Hold up.
Hello?
Oh my
This is really strange.
Jim, are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Caitlin?
Jim? Hello?
Bruh, this is getting loud.
Are you there?
Caitlin? I'm about to say, she still ain't hung up? He's still holding the phone up to his ear, though. Oh, she's not on the... I was getting mad annoying. Maybe you just having little episodes, all right? Your uncle just died. You ain't know. Are you serious? Bro, get your back against the wall. Someone just threw in a sound grenade. Oh my gosh, I just farted. I am so... Guys, I am so sorry. In a sound grenade. In a sound grenade. I literally just twerk farted. I did. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Oh my. I just... Wow. This is embarrassing. I cannot believe I just gyrated like that. Bro, you making a wrong decision. Get out of the house. You only got 4 senses now. You cannot hear. Alright, dude. He is deaf. Get out of there. Oh, goodness. What is that? Did you see that thing, Joel? No, it's a call about her brother.
Hey, it's Jim, but you just missed me. Leave me a message.
You want some juice?
Put the top back on.
Sure.
Sheesh.
Hey. You thinking about school?
No. I'm thinking about the TikTok video I just made and how everybody's about to roast me.
Haunting, but it's gonna be super fun. Remember I told you you have the nicest teacher in the whole school. And you're gonna make 100 new friends, right?
That's true.
It is true.
Oh, he's going to a new school and doesn't have friends. Man up! Sucker! I'm just joking. It's a kid in the room. You can't do that.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Are you? Oh!
how the movie ruled. Look at you, late on a spooky, scary Sunday. The gall, the audacity. No, I'm just playing, guys. Just don't let it happen again, or you might end up like somebody else that's trapped. Spooky Scary Sunday is the show where every Sunday the samurai come together and we freaking party. We have a great time. There's laughing, there's screaming, many a joyous moment. But we sit back and we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. You go to Twitter, follow me at CoryxKenshin, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and send me a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, you get a shout out. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead, get you some Doritos, some Mike and Ike's, and what you want to drink today? I don't know, Sprite. And with all that being said, first video. The first video of this week is called The Last Pringle, and it was uploaded by Meat Canyon. Now this was sent to us by Inobe, sorry if I didn't say that right, and she said, "Hey Cory, I've been subscribed to you for a little over a year now, and quite glad I did. I just saw this new Meat Canyon, and I think the end is just the most creepy to me." Well, Inobe, I just got one question. I'm trying to think of a question. You trying to get sticky with the blicky?
God! There's never anything tasty to eat in this house.
Try not to eat it so fast.
Whoa, we getting some live action?
Try not to eat it so fast. Snacks. Don't want your tummy hurting, Mommy.
Stupid!
His mom got him all these good snacks. Look at it. They got the Swiss rolls in the back, honey buns, and don't even get me started with the sour cream and onion Pringles. Y'all can keep them cosmic brownies though. That's those.
I don't eat that fast because it's so nasty and I don't want to look at it.
Nah, that's a goated flavor right here. Treat it with respect. What are you doing?
There. All gone. Stupid Pringles. You're a shitty chip anyway.
Oh.
Not like those tasty Cheeto Puffs. I love Cheeto Puffs.
Wow.
Hey now.
Hello?
You missed one, champ.
Who is that?
That's what you get for throwing them in the trash.
Kid. Take me out of the trash. Ooh, it's awfully stinky in here.
I was about to get crazy.
You always gotta eat the last chip. It's bad luck if you don't.
Mr. Pringle? You can talk?
I can do a lot more than talk.
What?
Now reach that meaty paw in here and see what else I can do.
Huh? Don't refer to my phalanges as meaty paws. And Meat Canyon, is this like a claymation? Like, y'all are really outdoing yourselves this year.
This isn't right. I must be dreaming.
Well, your mommy said you shouldn't have the thighs of a pregnant 15-year-old, so I think we're both subverting expectations.
Violation.
Come on. You can smell my dust, can't you? Sour cream and onion.
Ah, it is good. It is good.
You know you want me.
I mean, kinda. Oh, not anymore.
My God, what's that flavor? It's so special.
Human?
That's just what I need. A dusting of your flavor on my chip would bring the world so much joy.
Nah.
Salty, delicious skin.
Why is he letting him?
This isn't real. I'm having a bad dream.
You can taste me if you want.
No, thanks.
My dust tastes so good.
I'm just gonna get another snack. Maybe some Twinkies or...
Huh? Wait, what? Oh! What?
No! No!
What the freak?
No!
Ash to ash. Dust to dust.
What?
This next one's called Thirst. And I'm not talking about how I be thirsting over you and your big old booty. I know it's big.
Don't sweat, don't spit, don't sneeze, don't cry. You spill a drop and you'll surely die.
Again.
Don't sweat, don't spit, don't sneeze, don't cry. You spill a drop and you'll surely die.
Again.
What the freak?
Don't sweat, don't spit, don't sneeze, don't cry. You spill a drop and you'll surely die.
Again. We ain't going anywhere. Ever.
Don't sweat, don't spit, don't sneeze, don't cry. You spill a drop and you'll surely die.
Whoa. This is crazy.
All right, let's go.
They live in a reality where they don't sweat.
This is our last scout until we can find juice for these cooling collars.
Spit, don't sweat, don't cry. You do any of those, you will surely die. That's all I can remember. Do not drink water? What kind of zombie apocalypse, World War Z, I Am Legend world is this? I was about to say sample that.
The water. Don't drink the water. My husband tried to kill us. There's something wrong with him. It's turning people into... Ay, Diosito, por favor, ayúdanos, por favor.
Oh, that was a Spanish mommy.
Oh, hey. Remember to breathe slow, right? So you don't sweat. Yeah, might still have some juice in it. It'll keep you cool.
What the freak? How about you go somewhere cold then?
I don't want to do this anymore. I want water. Normal water.
Look, we don't know if that water is contaminated or not. All right? We'll drink later.
Drink? Drink what?
Becca, just calm your ass down.
Ooh, bad.
Hey, come on. Let's go.
What the heck? Go. Why do you close that door?
What did I teach you? What did I teach you? Good, you have to control this.
Oh, did you see that? Oh, he's sweating.
You're sweating.
Happening?
No.
Dad, fight it!
Don't cry. Run. Run!
What the freak? Oh, don't sweat.
Don't sweat, don't spit, don't sneeze, don't cry.
Bro, I'll be sitting there like... Not sweating. I'm not sweating. Don't sweat. Dang. That's a cool concept. She ain't gonna make it.
You spill a drop, and you'll surely die.
That was nice. This next one's called One Please, uploaded by our friends over at Crib TV. Hey guys, how's it going? And this was sent to us by, you won't believe it, Baby Girl. Baby Girl, you set me up for this one, alright? Cause listen to me. You went above and beyond, alright? You follow me on Twitter, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and send me this baby girl. Even though you are not a baby, but you are a girl, and thus baby would be referred to as a pet or name of endearment, baby girl. Thank you for sending this story. Something's wrong with me, and I needed to be diagnosed. I thought it was a clock. Hey, 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 hey. Listen, name is CoryxKenshin. Listen, I'm black, dude. I can make a beat out of anything. Facts. Oh, she started up again. I'm trying to restrain myself. Where's his fingers at? He lost 2 fingers. Man, she started up again. That's a creepy ice cream song. Speed it up, raise the pitch. See, even she not messing with it. She like, ugh. Oh, look at the clown on the top. Yeah, she know better. She got some black in her, facts. She's like, I ain't messing with that. Miss me with that. How long is she cutting up asparagus? What is she cutting? Oh no, she's asking her mom for some. I thought you were smarter, little girl. It's cut! It's cut! Mom? 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 Yeah, this mom is scary. Are fingers money? Guys, look away! Oh my goodness, they showed it. Alright. Okay. Alright. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Bro, and then she just snatched it like, thank you. Come again. What? You cream, you scream? Bruh. That says ice cream, you scream, you idiot. You cream, you scream. Too many Nutri-Grain bars. Oh. Hello? What? How do you spell what he just said? What your mom had to do for you to have that? That's about to be gone in 2 minutes? Wait, are all her toes gone? Wait. I'm trying to see. Mom of the year. What the frick? Oh, we got a little Marvel after the credits. All the kids. Dang. Creepiest.
It was about 3 in the morning and I was on my way to my job at my local McDonald's to open with one of my favorite managers there with me. She told me to text her when I got there so that she could let me inside. Once I pulled in, I noticed a man standing outside of his car in the farthest corner of the parking lot. He was shooting me this sort of menacing stare.
What do you want?
Let me point out that it's completely pouring outside. I was really confused as to why this guy wasn't just sitting in his car.
Yeah.
I then parked and texted my manager to let me inside. Seconds later, I noticed her at the door opening it for me. Upon walking up to her, I say my usual good morning. I was stopped mid-sentence by her rushing me inside and saying, "Did you see that guy outside?" I told her yes, and she proceeded to help me refill sauces, napkins, and things like that.
Probably want a McGriddle.
My manager then told me that she's going to check the security tapes just to make sure that everything during the period that the restaurant was closed was okay. Minutes later, my manager called me into her office for whatever reason. She told me to look at the screen, and it showed that the same man was standing outside. The time was 12:47. She then fast-forwarded the tape to reveal that the man had been standing outside the entire time up until now.
Wow.
And at this point, it's about 3:50 a.m.
He really
I ran to the
hungry.
front lobby and I noticed him still standing over by his car. I figured, or was hoping, that he was probably just on something and he was waiting for us to open so that maybe he could get breakfast.
Yeah.
I resumed filling sauces again and making sure everything was in working order, until I was abruptly interrupted by banging at the front door. I walked over and noticed the figure right outside the front door. It was the man. I yelled that we were closed and that he would have to come back later. That didn't seem to faze him as he continued to bang on the door. I walked away, figuring that he was just being an asshole, when suddenly I heard a loud crash. I ran to the lobby to see the glass door broken and the man beginning to step inside.
Oh my
I
gosh.
yelled for my manager and told her that we needed to leave through the back door. And we did just that. We booked it to our cars and both called the cops. They arrived in about 15 minutes and came outside the restaurant with a dirty-looking man in cuffs. They said he was hiding in the back janitor's closet with a large knife in his hand. So that's my story, and also the reason I'm never working early mornings again.
Bro, more that animation was crazy. What? They're really just dropping us in here. More backrooms footage. Uh-oh. They try to get you with the zooms. Wait. Don't do it. What's going on here? Don't ask me. This dude is some sort of infinite water park or something. slide down that, dude. That's on you. The lobby. Uh-oh. Look how... Oh, never mind, never mind. This is looking more reminiscent of that first video now. Barring the walls and the carpet. But everything else. That scared me a little bit. Oh! Let me explain why that scared me. The person holding the camera wasn't screaming, wasn't gasping or anything. I thought the footsteps we were hearing was his. You getting chased by that and you not even screaming? Who runs from this and they not even screaming? Doom guy? Oh my... Nah, that's... Come on. Blatant, obvious trap. You don't run down no straight corridor. He dead. He is dead. Oh! Oh! Look how he fell. Yeah, that's gonna wrap up our time. Those were some disturbing videos, to say the least. I'm gonna give you a 9. This week was very well-rounded, however. A couple jump scares, but it wasn't a perfect 10. I'll leave that up to you guys for next week. So until then, Spooky Scary Sunday. I've committed the unforgivable.
I'm someone who goes on the deep and dark web constantly. It's not what people
back up from your mic
think, where it's evil and overpopulated with crazy people. That's only a small percentage of the dark web.
Okay.
Years ago, my girlfriend broke up with me, and I put her personal information on a forum. And soon after that,
this man is a psychopath. His girlfriend broke up with him, so he put her information on the deep web?
personal information on a forum. And soon after that, she disappeared. It's been a while since that happened.
She dead!
And I've ran into people that have disrespected me since. I'm not an intimidating guy, nor do I look intimidating. Nor do I ever have physical or verbal conflicts. I always think to myself that these people don't know what could happen to them. I work at a fast...
This dude is like Yagami with the death note. You make this dude mad? I'm putting you on a deep web. Oh, you stepped on my shoe? Deep web! Oh, didn't match me on Tinder, huh? Deep web! Didn't Samurai slice the like button on this video, Maya? You know where you about to go, huh?
Food restaurant. And at the time of this story, my manager was really on my case about everything. I would be late, mess up orders, have an attitude with customers, and some other stuff I could name, but it's so much. I understood that I was messing up, but the tone that this guy would talk to me embarrassed me in front of my coworkers, and sometimes in front of customers. One day, though, that was the last straw. So one day I walked into work,
to the deep
5 minutes before I was due to clock in, and my manager out loud said that the window liquor is finally on time, in front of customers and my coworkers. Everyone laughed at me. During my whole shift that night, he would direct smart comments toward me. while still yelling at me for everything that I did wrong. I made up my mind. I was going to find that forum and give his information. On my walk home, I was going back and forth with myself about whether to do it or not. By the time I made it home, I made up my mind. I didn't shower nor did I change clothes. I went straight to my laptop and I searched. I possibly clicked maybe 100 links because on the dark web there are links that will take you down any rabbit hole. A link named Pork Chop piqued my interest. When I clicked it, I was directed to
make him
an
into
about
pork
page.
chops.
It only said 6 words. We find it, we chop it. And another link that said, here's an example of what we do. I clicked it, of course. As soon as I clicked on it, the picture went to the point of view from an old school camera, with the date and time in the corner of the screen. The person behind the camera approached the man and followed him. A few minutes go by, and the man noticed what was happening. He turned around and approached the camera while yelling and screaming at the person for following him. Then all of a sudden, you see 5 huge guys dressed in black wearing a pig mask run from behind the man and drag him into the dark. The person holding the camera turns the camera to his or her face and leaves it there for about 5 to 10 minutes. That person also wore a pig mask, but all you could hear was the man screaming and sounds that I don't want to describe in the background. The camera was then turned back around and the sight that I saw was disturbing. It was something that no one would ever want to see. Some people say that they wouldn't wish it on their worst enemy, but I did.
Yeah.
After the video was over, there were links. One said pork and the other said chop. I clicked on the pork and it prompted me to put in a code. I didn't have one, so I backed out. So I clicked on chop. There was information that needed to be filled out, like name, height, description, and place. I filled out all the info for my manager. And the place, it was my job. I submitted the form. At the end of the screen, it said, see you soon. 4 days later, while at work, my manager approached me and decided to apologize for the way he treated me and offered to give me more hours and said that he will work with me more often because he sees potential in me.
Sorry, pal. I already put the head out. I'm sorry.
Hours later, it was close to the end of the night. My manager helped me with the trash and took it out for me. As I were putting chairs on top of the table getting ready to mop, I looked outside and saw my manager looking over at something, but he looked worried. I moved to get a better look and I saw what he was looking at. He was surrounded by 6 people in a pig mask with weapons in their hands. I ran outside as they swarmed him, except for one person. He had a camera. I forgot all about these guys, and then I put his information on the website. I ran outside as they approached him. He looked at me for help, but I ran back inside and called the police. It took them 10 minutes to get there. When I looked back outside, what I saw was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I wish I could get the image out of my head. Between the time of me initially seeing them, calling the cops, and running back outside, these guys were gone. But my manager was still there. I went to his funeral the next week. The next day I received an anonymous email that had the whole video. They were watching him this whole time he was on shift. I don't know how they got my email. I never provided any of my information. Till this day, I still feel sick because my manager was starting to be nice to me that day. I can't go back on the dark web.
Y'all see that? Be nice to people. You never know the last person that you bully just might be the one that put you in a death note, or in real terms, the deep web. This next video is called Beyond the Cracks. And no, I'm not talking about your crack. So go ahead, put that away. And it was uploaded by Debra28. Now this was sent to us by Sold Out. So I just want to say, Nutri-Grain bar for you here. Take the Nutri-Grain bar out of my hand. Firmly grasp. Ooh. This might be fire. Oh, Daniel. Let's see what you're talking about. What trying to get scared, Marissa. We at the movie theater.
Either. I can honestly say I never thought I'd be jealous of my sister's work trip to Florida. Yeah. No, I don't like that he's getting out tomorrow either. But he was served the order, and he doesn't know where you live. So, I'll be fine.
Some legal trouble, huh?
Why do I always attract the crazies? Yeah. No, my phone's about to die anyways, and I'll probably be asleep by the time you get home, so can you just come in and wake me up? Okay. I will try not to eat all of your Thin Mints in the next few hours, but I can't make any promises. I can't make any promises!
Hey! Don't put your nasty hands on my Thin Mints. See, this is why I don't got roommates, bruh. Going through all your food. Why's your sock on the couch? Who drank all the milk and left the carton in the fridge? Roommates? Nah, I'm off that.
Okay. Yeah. I love you too. Bye, Sarah.
Yo, your phone got bubbles on it. I don't know if you've seen that. It's gonna mess up the circuitry. You heard that. Quit playing.
Sarah?
Oh, what a situation. By the way, I'm not going to be pausing it. I have a fear of this happening to me. Getting ran up on while you in the bathroom, that's going to put you in a real awkward situation. Naked, no clothes, just unprepared. So I thought about this, right? Let me show y'all what I keep in my bathroom. Yes. We going on a field trip. In the middle of a video, I know. But you never know if somebody might want some smoke when you're trying to rub a dub. So let me show y'all boys something. This is what I keep in my bathroom. Just so y'all suckers know, if you want to get gutted, I don't got no problem getting some guts. You dead, internal bleeding. Get them out of here. Listen, I'm just paranoid like that. You're not gonna catch me slipping. Shout out to my Momo beanie right here. If you ain't get one, I'm so sorry for you. Couldn't be me getting ran up on in the bathroom. What? She got something? What you got in your drawer? You ain't got nothing. She looking for a charger? You know them phones take like 45 seconds to turn back on. Uh-oh. She is in a very bad situation. What was that? Is that a weapon? Girl, you better... Oh, you about to burn them? I don't know about that one. At least she trying to get prepared though. She got a... What is that, scissors? I like it. Just get behind the door. Ka-ka! He's smart. Cut the power. Them scissors still work though, I assure you. What's taking taking him so long?
Mark, I have a gun and I will f***ing shoot!
I was about to say, that was a long hallway. I'm walking down that hallway for like 60 seconds. Dang! She about that action. There we go. Listen, listen, listen. They could still be in the house. That could be a trap. Make you think they're not in the house. Oh my goodness. Rookie. Get her out of here. How did they just unlock the door? I mean, the chain was still there, but...
Hey, sis. Mark found me here. He got in somehow, but I think I scared him off. I'm fine now, but can you just get home soon, please? I love you.
Bruh. You for real getting in a bed and going to sleep? And somebody was downstairs in your house? Heck no. I'm watching Cartoon Network all night. Hey, sorry, I missed your call. I had to stop for gas, but I'll be home in an hour. At 1 in the morning? Where's she at? Oh my gosh. She about to be dead downstairs. She about to be dead downstairs because the killer was in the house.
Sarah? You home?
You're not gonna brush first? How you start with the Listerine? Strange. I bet you pour your milk before your cereal too. That was 10 seconds! Man. What the freak is that? What the freak is she doing?
Hey, call me back when you can. I wanted to talk to you when you got home. I don't want to freak you out or anything, but I did have kind of a scary experience with Mark last night. I was taking a bath and I just realized I never drained it. Just call me back, okay?
What is it? Oh! Oh! Oh my God. I feel like they should have showed her roommate, or maybe showed the killer, or maybe showed her getting samurai sliced like you should do on that like button. But that was really good. Music, very good. Acting, awesome. This guy has 669 subscribers. Can we run it up to 5K? Look at all these underrated... Hook him up, please.
The fat man was my least favorite customer.
He's dressed like Peter Griffin.
You could smell him come in before you saw him. Nearly 7 feet tall and at least 400 pounds. The guy had a distinct smell. Something like cinnamon and burning hair. I didn't dislike the man because of his appearance or odor, though. No. I hated whenever the customer, Brad, came in because he ate his pizza like he was going to war. Brad would settle his bulk into a corner table, then order our largest deep dish pizza to start. That was his appetizer. He liked to work his way through our hot and ready menu. If a particular item caught his attention that day, he ordered double. His mid-meal break was a triple order of crazy bread, an order of wings, and all of this was washed down with liters of Diet Pepsi.
All right.
The way
y'all be taking me off. Y'all got all this food and have the audacity to be like, I'm gonna save a little calories with the beverage. If you don't get a regular...
Brad ate, terrified children, and ran off other customers. He hit the pizza harder than the Allies when they stormed Normandy Beach.
Oh my
Globs of sauce and chunks of crust went flying in every direction when Brad chewed. It was like someone set off a hand grenade inside of a lasagna. His shirt, cheeks, and table were splattered each session before he was halfway done. Anyone sitting within a dozen feet of Brad was in danger of being struck by debris. And the sounds he made when he ate. I still have nightmares about the slurping, chomping, gurgling, moaning sounds.
Oh, wait, what are we talking about?
Suffice to say, no one ever wanted to wait on Brad.
And then they couldn't, like, exert some type of policy, like, sir, you can eat inside, but please, watch the debris.
He visited our Little Caesars. So, as the manager, that duty usually fell onto me.
Right.
We tolerated Brad scaring away our other customers because there really wasn't a legal reason to ban him. That is, until one morning in January, when Brad waddled into the restaurant holding a small cooler, took his usual seat in the corner, and ordered every cheese pizza that we had in the kitchen. Brad, I think we've got about 80 pizzas cooling back there, I told him.
80?
How many do you actually want? 80 is a good start, but you'll need to keep them coming. I have an appetite today. What's in the cooler? Brad grinned. His teeth were awful.
Bro!
Just some toppings I brought from home. We don't really allow that. Do I need to register a complaint with Little Caesars main offices again? I sighed. Fine, whatever. Just don't make a mess. Brad lifted his cooler onto the table and started poking around inside while I walked back to the kitchen to give them his order.
Is it like some hamsters or something?
Diet Pepsi and first pizza, I nearly gagged when the smell from his cooler hit me. Inside of the box were dozens of plastic baggies arranged around a few ice packs. The baggies were smeared with a thick pinkish fluid and contained gray chunks of what I had to assume was meat. Whatever it was reeked like it was spoiled. You can't eat that, I said, setting Brad's order on his table. The food in your cooler has gone bad. Brad just smiled and popped one of the gray blobs into his mouth.
Get out. Brad, get out. We tolerated you. You flicking debris at customers. But you're not about to pop no gray blob into your mouth in front of me. We just not doing that.
Licked the pink fluid from his chin. I retreated before my stomach betrayed me.
Look how he's walking back, bro. This man is traumatized. Look how he walking back.
I retreated before my stomach betrayed me.
Sheesh.
The rest of the staff and I barricaded ourselves in the kitchen as well as we could. Every few minutes, I would run another pizza out like I was charging across a battlefield, dodging cannon fire. Brad's rotten toppings and wood chipper eating style scared away most of the customers immediately. One brave family tried to stick it out, sitting at the opposite end of the room. But Brad ended up choking on a slice of pizza, then coughing it up. The wad of dough and phlegm shot all over the tables and splattered the family. Brad started laughing, spraying more food. That was too much. I stormed over to Brad's table as the family left in disgust. "That's it. You're banned from Little Caesars," I shouted. Brad just continued to munch. "But I haven't finished." "Finish up then. Eat as much as you want and more. But after you leave today, you're banned permanently."
Nah.
Brad shrugged and thrust his empty glass at me. "Refill." The big man continued to eat for hours. I'd never seen him tear.
I mean, at the same time, the store is getting money. Like, this dude is spending like 5 times 80, $400 plus. And that's assuming those are all hot and readies, and that's before tax. They probably making more money than if he ordered a couple pizzas and left. They ain't making that much with all total customers of the day. But still, like, you're just doing too much, Brad.
Through pizza, wings, and crazy bread like he did that day. At one point, he slouched over, and I thought he was finally done.
About to die?
But then he popped up and beckoned me over with one swollen hand. I didn't know how Brad could possibly keep eating. The buttons had popped from his shirt, and his belly spilled over his legs.
This dude is an alien.
"I want to try some of my toppings warm," he said, nodding towards one of the disgusting baggies. "Toss those in the microwave for me." "Absolutely not." "If you do, I promise I'll leave here in the next hour." I pulled my shirt over my nose and tried to defend against the stench and gingerly picked up the baggie with a napkin. I hurried back to the kitchen, poured out the vile gunk into a bowl, and put it in the microwave.
Even did that.
The odor was overwhelming, and I knew we'd need to air out the kitchen for days to get rid of it. I immediately regretted listening to Brad's request. Maybe it was time to call the cops and have him tossed out. "More!" I heard him yell from the dining room. "Stack them high. And I need a refill." Since I was watching the microwave, my assistant manager Bianca was the one who had to run out the next tower of pizzas and a 2-liter. The microwave beeped, and I extracted the foul contents. When the steam cleared, I nearly dropped the bowl. Not because it was hot, but because outside of the little baggies, I could finally get a clear look at the toppings Brad had brought from home. Most were unrecognizable lumps of
Is that an ear?
brown, but one object was unmistakably, undeniably the bottom half of a human ear. I placed the bowl on the counter, my face cold with shock. Before I could decide how to react, there was a shriek from the dining room.
Okay, so that's
I
it.
made it to the kitchen door just as Bianca came running inside, clutching her arm. At first, I thought she'd gotten pizza sauce all over her hand. There was so much red. Then, I realized all of her fingers on her left hand except for her index and thumb were gone. Nothing but raw stumps. "He bit me!" Bianca screamed.
She done lost 3 fingers over a minimum wage job. For the rest of her life, people just gonna think she's pointing at stuff.
I tried to put the pizzas down for him and that monster snapped. I heard the sound of falling tables and a loud crash. Not one part of me wanted to go look, but I was the manager. The staff at Little Caesars
not
were
about to
counting
risk
on
my
me.
life?
Wrap Bianca's hand in a towel and keep pressure on it, I instructed one of the cooks. "You, call 911, I said to another. "We need an ambulance and the police." I took a breath and walked out into the dining room to find Brad on the floor. He'd fallen from his chair and knocked the contents of his table everywhere. He had half of a pizza in his mouth, his jaws trembling as he chewed, and he was crawling towards another pile of slices. What did you do? I whispered. What is wrong with you? Brad spit out the pizza long enough to laugh. She wouldn't have gotten so close to my food. You don't mess with a man's food. My food.
Dropping it off.
Where are my toppings? What are they? Friends and family. I've been saving them up for a while. For something special. Brad army crawled on his elbows, dragging his distended gut along the tiles. He made it to a nearby pile of pizza and began devouring it. His whole body looked swollen as a blood-drunk tick. The police are on their way, Brad. He nodded and started eating faster. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The man shoveled food into his jaw, swallowing without chewing. I couldn't help but stare. Once all the pizza was gone, Brad laid on his belly, licking his fingers. More, he demanded. No. More. For someone that big, Brad crawled fast. He came at me, pulling his bulk along with his bloody fingernails. I ran, tipping over a table and crashing to the floor. There was a tug at my foot. Brad had a hand wrapped around my ankle. He dragged me towards him, and I reacted on reflex, kicking out. My shoe connected a crack, and Brad jerked away. His nose bent at an unnatural angle. I said more, he growled, leaning on a table to stand up. But the table couldn't take his weight. The stand cracked when he was halfway standing, and Brad slammed into the floor, gut first. There was a horrible ripping sound, and I saw Brad's eyes go blank. He tried to rise again, but something was wrong. When he got to his hands and knees, it became clear that his body had finally burst from the pressure and the force of the fall. His stomach had a tear right around the belly button. Purple intestines and undigested pizza all spilled out into a wet pile.
What are we watching?
So hungry, Brad whispered before collapsing. They had to bring in a professional disaster cleanup crew to dispose of the body and mop up the mess. We had to close the restaurant for 48 hours. To this day, Brad's last meal remains the second or third worst shift I've ever had managing at Little Caesars.
This dude said second or third worst. That was crazy. And I know what we just watched, but I'm definitely about to get a hot and ready after this. Now, this next one is called The Roommate, and it was uploaded by our good friend, Llama Arts. How you doing, Llama? It's been a while. Now, this was sent to us by Hiad, or Hiadsor, or Hiod. However you say your name, I want to give you a big arigatou gozaimashita. The Roommate.
Looking for a new roommate is always a daunting task. Even though you interview and take the time to get to know that person, you don't truly find out who they are until you start living with them.
Facts.
I'd begun searching for...
Let me press pause. Let me turn this up. You get it nice and loud in the headphones, so it's
that you
for a roommate after I decided to leave my current residency. I was contacted a couple of hours after placing an ad on the Facebook Marketplace. The message read,
"Hey Chris, I'll be moving out of my current apartment this August, and I'm looking to room with someone new, as my roommates are moving to California this year. I'm 27 and I'm currently going to school. When I'm not at school, I enjoy hiking and watching movies. I also apprentice at a taxidermy shop on the days I don't have class. Hope that's not weird. It's always been a fun hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day, Lunaire."
Okay. My first and most obvious reaction after reading the message was to check her profile. She was a medium height, had long, messy blonde hair and green eyes. In her profile picture, I saw her standing with a man and a woman shoulder to shoulder. They each adorned goofy grins and held up peace signs. Under the photo, the caption read, "Love my roommates."
Okay.
I smiled to myself and decided to send her a message back.
Hey,
the sun beat down on us
who was
as we
that over
hoisted
there?
various objects to the second floor of our new apartment. It took us a couple days to get everything out of the moving trucks and into our new place, but as soon as we did, a wave of relief washed over our sweat-drenched and sore bodies. After a couple more hours of rearranging, we each grabbed a beer from the fridge and sat on the porch. We reminisced about old 90s cartoons and what video games we obsessed over as kids, and as the sun started to set, I truly felt relaxed and confident that things were going to work out.
But they didn't. Nah, quick question. How many of y'all would put out an ad for a roommate and accept a response from the opposite gender? Because I'm thinking, you know, I put out an ad for a roommate. If you even a little cute. Guys, I'm joking.
A week later, I started a new job for a construction company that was owned by a good friend of mine. As I was getting ready, I heard the front door swing open. I walked into the living room to see Lunaire and her friend David sliding in a large box.
Hey, hold up!
What you got there?
Who is you?
I asked. Through a strained grunt, she replied,
I bought a freezer to store some of the animals I'm planning on using in my taxidermy work. I hope that's alright.
No, it's like you should have cleared that before. It's already here.
There was no mention of this happening in the first place, but I eventually accepted and returned to my room to continue getting ready for work.
That weird stuff.
I came home at around 9 p.m. after having a couple of beers with friends and noticed that the freezer was nestled snugly in the lower part of the pantry. A low hum could be heard reverberating off of the inner walls. I was curious to see what was inside, but didn't want to intrude on Lunaire's business. So I went into my room and changed into more comfortable clothing.
I'm taking a peek.
After changing, I came back out into the kitchen and started making a sandwich. I opened the fridge and grabbed what I needed. As I turned around, I stubbed my toe on the edge of the island countertop and let out a long, exasperated grunt.
Ouch.
Through my frustration, I slammed the fridge door shut and checked my toe to see if there was any bleeding. As I raised my head back up, I was greeted by a shadowy figure. Lunaire was standing in the doorway leading to her room. The darkness behind her almost seemed to envelop her.
Is everything okay?
She said in a deadpan tone. Shit, yeah, I'm sorry. I just slammed my toe into the corner of the countertop as I was making a sandwich. I hope I didn't wake you.
It's fine,
she said, in the same deflated tone as before. She then turned around and walked back into the darkness of her room. I could tell that she was pissed, so I quietly made my sandwich and retreated back to my room as well.
Hey, Lunaire, you want a PB&J? I mean, I could make you one real quick. Maybe we can watch some TikToks after?
Only hearing the low hum from the freezer as I closed my door. I had the next day off, so I was able to sleep in a little longer than usual. When I finally emerged from my room, I walked into the kitchen to make breakfast. As I opened the refrigerator, I noticed that the light wasn't turning on and there was a lack of cold air escaping from inside.
What? She unplugged
I turned around and flipped the light switch to confirm my suspicion. Sure enough, the power was out. Damn it, I muttered under my breath. I walked over to Lunaire's room and knocked on her door to tell her about the power outage if she didn't already know, but there was no answer. I then remembered that she had classes that day and probably wasn't home. I walked back to the kitchen and past the pantry.
Why is it a
As
padlock?
I did, I slipped on the floor but was able to catch myself on the countertop. What the? I angrily exclaimed as I looked down at the floor trying to figure out what I had slipped on. It was blood. It had started to leak from the corner of the freezer and pool onto the floor. I quickly tried to open the freezer to find out the cause of the viscous liquid, but then I noticed that it had a padlock attached to it.
Heck no.
I don't remember seeing that before.
Lunaire gotta get up
I ran
out
out
of
to
there.
my car and grabbed my toolbox from the back seat. I approached the freezer and set my tools down on the nearby countertop. I then pulled out a small pair of bolt cutters and snapped through the metal of the padlock. It fell to the ground with a large thud. I creaked open the top of the freezer and was greeted with a putrid stench that permeated my nostrils. I quickly pinched my nose and walked away gagging in response. I guess I should have realized that was gonna happen, I muttered to myself in between gags.
Man
After
up!
gaining my
Look in there!
composure, I grabbed some gloves from under the sink and started taking inventory. I could see a couple of dead birds and plastic bags wedged into the corners of the freezer. I took each bag out and set them in the trash can nearby. That's when I noticed that the blood was coming from the corner of the larger black bag. I don't know why, but I decided to open the top of the bag and peer inside. I was greeted by large, milky white eyes, a swollen black tongue surrounded by cracked and bloated lips, and the matted hair of a human head. I swiftly dropped the bag and fell backwards on the floor. My breathing had ceased to exist, and I grabbed the trash can next to me and expelled my disgust into it.
Call the police!
I then ran out the door, got into my car, and called the police.
Good job.
As I sat in the interrogation room with a blanket over my shoulders, I couldn't help but think about the face I'd seen.
Cold?
It looked so familiar. That's when it finally hit me. I pulled out my phone and looked at Lunaire's profile picture. It was her old roommate, the one she said was moving to California. When the detective entered the room, she started the questioning process, asking me if I started noticing any weird behavioral occurrences around the apartment. Yeah, I stubbed my toe the other day and she creepily stood in the doorway. It seemed like she was pissed, but for some reason I had a strange feeling like she was concerned about something. That's when I connected the dots. She didn't come out into the kitchen because she heard me stub my toe. She came out into the kitchen because she thought I slammed the freezer instead of the fridge. A cold sweat started to form on my forehead as my surroundings became blurred. I could hear a low whine slowly starting to cover up the words of concern from the detective. As my vision started to clear, I could see another officer enter the room and whisper something into her ear as he handed her a piece of paper.
Oh my gosh.
"Do you have somewhere you could stay at?" she asked. I mean, I was planning on staying with my parents. They live about 30 minutes outside of town. Okay.
Can I stay with you?
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but we found this picture inside of your apartment.
Oh no. Oh no.
She slid the piece of paper across the table, and I immediately felt like someone kicked me in the chest.
She's standing over him.
The head of Lunaire's other roommate sat on the chair. In the background, scrawled on the wall in blood, read, "Love my roommates. All of them."
What did they do, though? Like, did they fart a lot? Leave food out after they was done? Like, I get roommates can be annoying, but for real?
And then I finally fell asleep.
Oh, okay, so their way worked. Maybe my way would have got me 8. Alright. So that thing just was standing over him all night. I'm never sleeping in a tent again if I'm this guy. Ever.
I woke up early, maybe around 5, and I decided to look around the tent to see if there was anything there. I see footprints, bare footprints that send shivers throughout my body. I saw the footprints move around the tent. This hit me hard because I was now realizing it wasn't a dream. As I further investigate the footprints, I noticed that it went off track. It went off to the rocky hills nearby where we were staying at. I followed the track to the hills, about a football field away from the house.
Why?
As I continue to follow the tracks, something strange and scary happens. It goes from 2 footprints walking for a while to footprints and handprints in the dirt starting to form. I found that kinda strange because no person would do that out here. As I followed the tracks further into the hills, the hands and feet started to get smaller and smaller. It then subtly changed into coyote paw prints. That is when I stopped and turned back home, first walking fast, then onto a full-on run. When I got back, I sat down on the back porch for a while and thought about telling my family, but I didn't think that they would believe me. In the end, I didn't tell anyone, even the cousin I woke up in the middle of the night.
It's like, we don't talk about what happened.
Well, that's my story. I urge you guys to not go into the Navajo reservation to go looking for them. You will bite off more than you can chew. We, my people, take these beings very seriously and do our best to not talk about them. Even though I broke this code, I just thought to warn you guys about them. Whoever is listening are the first people to hear this story. I had a few more stories to tell, but this is by far the scariest one I had.
I want a snack. I am a snack. What am I talking about? Oh, this animation though. Bro, be grateful that you not homeless. I was thinking about this when we had that polar vortex last week. There. Hey man, just sleep in there for the night. Put the door back. I would have put that door back. What the freak you talking about? Oh, this is an entire apartment complex building, whatever. Oh, I love this animation style. It's got that chowder effect where the texture doesn't move. All right, we sleeping outside. Oh, we really sleeping outside. Oh no. Or I'm about to yeet that doll outside. One of the two. This is animated on a paper towel. I'm out. Oh. You see homeless people? Give them food. Don't give them money. They're gonna buy crack with it. I'm sorry. Bruh, ain't no food in there. You know that. Oh, he hungry. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta... What are you doing? Oh, it was a heart beating. Yo, where you get all them utensils? And the gas is still on in this place? You could have had that on it be warm. Bro, he just ate a heart. The wall had a heart. He didn't even savor it, number 2. Oh my gosh. Another one? Oh my gosh! Woo! Oh no! Give me back my I'm gonna have to poop it out! Oh no, dude! Woo! Oh! Right there! Bro! No! Live! Oh, heck no. Aria. Bro, if it's 2 games y'all will not let go, it's Aria in at dead of night. I'm still getting people ask me to finish those games. Tell you what.
Ruby, how did you even find that video?